wasn't planning on doing any videos today, but I really wanted to do this video. I'm at work, so it's a little unusual for me to do a video here, but I'm alone, so who cares? You've probably read from the description, and the title of this video is Submission is a Gift. I hate that statement, and I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off, especially submissives out there with this idea. The problem of saying that submission is a gift is putting it that what you're doing is more important than what the Dom is doing. That your submission is something to be cherished and respected and put above what the dominant is doing. I think it's total bullshit, honestly. What it basically sets up the dynamic in the relationship is that the submissive has more control of the relationship than the dominant does. And I think that's total garbage. Because basically what it's saying is, if you don't use my gift correctly, then I'm taking my gift and going home. That's garbage, because you know what? We're human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do stupid things. We're going to fuck up occasionally. You know what? We're going to say we're sorry. We're going to do what we can to make it up to you. And you know what? Get over it. But the thing about it is that for you to take what you're doing and put it up here and put what I'm doing down here is ridiculous. I'm not going to say who said this, but she knows who she is, and she said it today to me, and this is why I'm doing this. When I brought this whole thing to her, when she said you didn't treat my my submission to you as a gift, I'm like, no, because it's not a gift. You know what we do is equal. You give me power, I take the power. You trust that I know what to do with the power, and I trust that you're going to be able to accomplish what I want done and to make me happy. If you make me happy, then I'm going to make you happy. You should find happiness in doing what makes me happy. But she said a line that really just pissed me off. And the line was, in effect, submissives do 10 times the amount of work as doms. I think that is absolutely the most bullshit line I have ever heard. Okay, yeah, the submissives have to physically do what the doms say. Granted, I'll give you that. But as a dom, I have to deal with everything that you do. Not just parts of it. Everything. You're good, you're bad, everything. I gotta deal with all of the bitching and whining, complaining that the submissives do. I need to put in my time and effort to get them to do what I want them to do. This isn't just something that comes out and just goes, do it, and it's automatic. You know what? Sometimes there's parts of this where it takes work and effort. I had to take time to train myself in how to learn all the skills that I did and do all the stuff that I do that makes it enjoyable to play. I didn't get the title Master by accident. I earned it. I worked 4 years for it. But to sit there and say that what you do is more important than what I do, that being submissive takes more work than what a dominant is, I'm sorry. I just think you're missing the whole point of what this is about. Okay? Each person is equal in the relationship, even though there is a structure in the relationship where one has prominence over the other. But that doesn't mean that they both don't bring equal things into the relationship. I cannot dominate if I don't have somebody to dominate. You can't submit unless you have somebody to submit to. To put what you're doing on a higher plane than what I'm doing makes it so that you don't understand what the reality of this life is about. Okay? If you're not treating what each other is doing as equal, then it's a waste of your time. What we do is selfish. We do these things to fulfill a selfish desire within us. And if it's not that, you know what? And what are you doing this for? This person who said this thing, I love her to death. Okay? I really do. It's just hard for me to be around somebody who is so, who takes themselves so seriously that they are willing to put themselves above somebody else because of, their, what the gift that they're giving is something special. So I have a huge issue with that whole concept. So I know I'm going to piss some submissives off, and you know what, that's fine. But you know what, sit back and think about it, and you'll see that I'm right. If what you're doing is a gift, then what the dominant is doing is a gift. Okay? If you're saying what you're doing is a gift, fine. Then I'm giving you the gift of being dominated. So, that's just the way life is. So, be well and safe.